So here we go, put the Attero Arms mount on. I've already taken the leaf and the front sight, the leaf spring and the front sight. I'm going to go ahead and bag that up, that way I know where it goes. Everything's clean. This thing was a bear. The reason you don't get a video is because I had to take this little stubby and take a hammer to get the damn thing out. It was not loose whatsoever. So, I have the mount here. I have extra screws just in case. I was told that primary arms sometimes needs longer screws. Longer or shorter, I can't remember what it was. Like I said, it's been October. I have the brand new advanced micro dot. I went ahead and took the rail that was on it. I believe these are for ARs maybe. I don't remember why these are on there, but usually AKs need them lower, so it'll fit on here. It's a Trigicon mount. So this is the Bravo mount. I'm going to go ahead and get everything put together and I'll be back. So I paused it just to make sure I had this correct. You take the rounded end and you actually put it in where the leaf spring was, down through here. You're not going to put it deep in there, you're going to just slide it up in there. Your bolt's going to keep the tension on it. So now that we've figured that out, we'll take the actual screw that goes in there. I'm going to place the mount itself, put the screw where the threaded hole would be, and as Attero on their video says, snug it up. So, I'm going to consider that snugged. So, as I was saying before the battery took a shit, started the roll pin. There's a loop here on the tip of the mount itself. This is what retains it, and your tension here is what keeps everything lined up and ready to go. So, started that. I'm going to go ahead and hit it home. I've got a haggard old steel punch. Somebody has taken off with my roll pin punches. God bless them. Let's see how surgical I can be here. Banged her out just a little bit more on the other side. We'll go ahead and flush that up. See if I can do this with all two hands and not 8 that's required. Good enough for me. So, roll pin is in, even. So it's held in by the tip here. I took the screw out of the socket here. I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of Loctite on there. This was provided with the mount itself, so I'm assuming it goes with it. Just a tad bit on the threads. It's blue. I don't know how tight it's going to be. I'm not going to put a ton because Loctite is the devil. Unless you want it to hold, but when you need to adjust, yeah, you're pretty well hosed. We'll go ahead and put this back in there, and according to the owner, pull back to put it in the slot where you had it. Make sure it stays seated, and by his exact words, torque it until the wrench starts bending. So we're gonna go ahead and give that a ugga dugga. I think I'm gonna go ahead and call that 30 inch-pounds. Probably more, but I'm full of shit. So let's get the damn grip going. And the Chinese battery from Primary Arms. Surprise, surprise. Junk. Did not work. Duracell to the rescue. So, the reason I wanted to try this mount was right here. There's actually a slot, just like on your rear sight. you're supposedly be able to sight in your rifle from that here and co-witness, and I've actually looked to see you can see front sight to rear sight, and I mean, I'm hoping it works. I'm hoping it's as good as it looks. I know there's a lot of guys that are buying these, and I mean, the way this top cover goes in is kind of wonky, but I mean, it is what it is. If it holds 0, I'm cool with it. It looks good. I really like it. So let's move on to this fantastic US palm grip. Now for the hardest part of this whole grand undertaking, putting a grip on. Let's unscrew this guy. So how many times I can get this nut wrong. I usually take it off once or twice just because I never do this. Once I change it, I don't care anymore. So goodbye 4 foot guy who has the smallest hands alive. Get this damn thing out of here. Throw it away. It's no longer needed. Got a whole box of them somewhere. Unpackage this large grip. Kami, soy boy, whatever you want to call it. I'm not PC, I don't care. Big American hands. Fills it up. You can definitely feel what you're holding on to, and it's not just rattling around in your hand. I hate them small ones. So with the US Palm, you're actually given a socket bolt, a lock nut, and lock washer, and an actual washer. So everything gets replaced. So I usually just put them together. I think that's a 3/16. Yep, 3/16 will fit it. Hopefully this holds. I can't remember if I had to get a longer socket or not, or a longer T-handle or not. Looks like she's gonna fit. So, threaded it in. You got your bolt right there, ready to go. Take your grip piece. It's the retainer, I guess is what you could call it. It's brand new. Hell, it's still got metal shavings on it. Put it through the hole. Put it in there, have it peeking out. Meet it up with your threaded area. If you can get everything lined up. Get everything threaded, it'll start tightening up. I'll make sure you get your grip lined up to your trigger guard. And that is slipping, so it may be metric, who knows. Let's see what I can find out here. So I had to go get a longer hex. Looks like a 5mm fits. Like I said, that is squared off so it retains in the receiver itself. So you just torque it down. Make sure your grip itself, it'll kind of correct itself as it pulls it towards. Now it's snugged up on there. I usually give it a pretty good torque because you do not want this thing coming loose. So there you go. Like I said, the hardest thing of everything I did tonight. I'll go ahead and make this a 3-part series. I mean, I don't really feel like I need to, but it's more of a how-to. give people who don't know what they're doing. I mean, this is accessorizing an AK. This is not getting on the inside and doing work. Don't take a Dremel in there unless you know what the hell you're doing. This stuff's pretty easy. So I just wanted to get this out there because I had never seen a video really that was worth a damn. So I'm gonna go ahead and make this, see if I can just help the whole collective as a whole. Appreciate you watching. Like, share, and subscribe if you would. Let everybody know that you know. If you want a pistol, tell them check my videos out. Anyways, I don't know. I'm sure I'll have this at one of the shoots here. I don't know. Clash Bash. I think I'm gonna take a full-size rifle, if not pistol. I've got some leather wraps from Smoky's Leather. I've got one coming for this, I believe, and then I've got one of the Baril folders. He sent me a couple to fit it on these because the rubber always gets warped and just once it gets worn it sags. I'd rather just cover it and make it look good. So I just got those in the mail. I'm gonna get those knocked on tomorrow and see if we can get a good fit. So hopefully I can put one of these on an AK whenever I take it to Clash Bash. So that's the plan. And then they can get these made for the Baril folders. So this guy's done, and I will see you guys later.